We've signed all 3 girls up for rec soccer, and last weekend was their first weekend to have games, and we had one game after the next, after the next. And my husband coaches my oldest daughter's soccer team, but he was working, so I coached it, and I was excited to coach, but I also was having to scream really loud because the field is bigger for their age group. And I'm just like, go, 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 you got this, fight for it. There's a lot of yelling. And by the end of it, my throat hurt. But it was good yelling. So my voice is tired. My brain's tired. I wasn't able to really do anything this weekend besides soccer, decompress. So today I'm going to try to catch up on a lot of breakfast food. We're almost done with homeschooling for the day. I'm going to bring you along for a language lesson and maybe a reading lesson. And then our special delivery should be happening in the next few hours because that's the window they gave me. While they're finishing lunch, I'm gonna start baking. My husband saw these and made a special request for banana bread. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make 2 loaves of banana bread, and then I'm gonna make some of these breakfast cookies that I saw another YouTuber make on YouTube. And that way I have 2 different options for breakfast for all of us to switch it up a bit. You know what that disaster was in my oven? I had made homemade bagels yesterday. One of the bagels was not cooking all the way through. It was still a little doughy inside. So I had turned the oven off and left it in there thinking it would cook more, but really I just left it in there. And then I preheated the oven to 350. Hopefully I can get this off because I'm trying to make granola next because I have yogurt in the fridge. And I just I mean, some of it's not hard. I don't think we're gonna eat this. Maybe I'll eat it. Whoops. I'm gonna salvage it. It's not really that bad. My hair's in a ponytail. It's official. I am focused. So the big bowl back here, I'm making bread. The other bowl, I'm making granola. The banana bread is almost done. And the last thing I need to make is breakfast cookies. I almost forgot. Those things are so good. In the recipe, it says to add applesauce, but I'm just going to add bananas because that's what Becky on Acre Homestead did. And she's pretty much a cooking genius. Every recipe I've ever used of hers is delicious. And she just recently posted a video about making homemade tomato paste, which I will be doing next because I have 2 of these frozen bags of tomatoes and I don't know what to do with them. I could make more tomato sauce, but I don't want to because I have enough. All of these are tomato sauce. And this is like diced tomato, crushed tomato, whatever you want to call it. And then I have more down here. I could just make the little tomato paste discs or pucks or whatever she called them and freeze them because I'm trying to use up all my tomatoes. I do need to make more pasta. I'm making a lot of Hispanic dinners this month, so that doesn't include pasta of any shape. So I'm not really worried about getting a bunch of pasta made because right now, like today, I'm making albondigas and then tomorrow I'm gonna make chicken sopes. And yeah, well, I don't have the meat for pozole, but that's what I'm trying to do. I don't know why. I was just thinking I haven't made a lot of these recipes in a while. I've never made beef taquitos or flautas, whatever you want to call them. So smoked ham hock and beans. That's not Hispanic, but neither is Korean beef. But whatever. My banana bread's done. So let's see what it looks like. And now I need to finish this baking because the delivery truck is going to be showing up soon. It was supposed to come between 12 and 4, and it's 1:45, so that means I'm running out of time. And I need to focus. I forgot that when you double this recipe, it fits on one pan. So I technically should have quadrupled it. But oh well. At least I'll have some granola done. Probably the coolest thing that Becky at Acre Homestead has ever taught me is how to make your own oat flour. She's actually taught me a lot of things that are really amazing. But for this specific recipe, the breakfast cookie recipe, it says you need oat flour and oats. And she said, you don't need to buy oat flour. Just blend up the oats that you have and you have oat flour. And I'm just like, oh. It's pretty cool. I have oats on. I just put it on low because I like watching it blend. I did 4 cups of oats in my blender and it turned into 3 cups of oat flour. Pretty much. At least that's what my blender's telling me. I shook it to try to level it, so it's 3. So it's pretty much 3. And that works out because that's exactly what I needed. And now my granola is done. Beautiful. So now that it's done, I'm just going to move it around. Mix it one more time because if you don't do this, it's going to stick to the pan. It may look like baby food now, but I swear this is the best thing for breakfast. Y'all, I don't know if these delivery drivers are ever going to show up. They still have an hour technically in our window, our delivery window. But I'm tired of waiting. And I'm getting tired. Back to baking. So I have my 4 loaves going. All I have to do now is the breakfast cookies, and then I can start dinner. It's now 3:30. Still no delivery truck. And you can hear the chaos in the background. I don't even know what's happening. I have one kid in the windowsill. It's not looking good in my room. I'm making a bondigas while the bread is baking. We bought a half cow and I asked them to put it in 2-pound packages, but because this recipe only wants 1 pound, I'm gonna make taco meat with 1 pound and a bondigas with the other pound. I just have to eyeball half of it. Well, peeps, it's 4 o'clock. Still no delivery truck. And I'm sad because they're probably going to come tomorrow. And I have things to do tomorrow. First cross, they just show up late. I need to put this away, clean this, clean these bags, bag up that food. This is dishes, the floor. I love baking and cooking. It's the cleanup part that I don't enjoy. If I could just have somebody constantly cleaning up after me, like if they just stood at the sink and cleaned everything and then put it away, I'd pay them millions of Monopoly money because I don't have millions of dollars. But it would be such a blessing. But it's not what I have going on right now. So I need to clean the kitchen and then I'm going to check on the soup. I might add corn to it. I might not. I don't know. I just threw the rest of the carrots because it's supposed to have potatoes in it, but my kids don't like potatoes. And I'm just not interested in that fight. So we'll find out what I decide in like 5 minutes. Guess who forgot they're making breakfast cookies? The delivery guy called and said he's 20 minutes away. So technically he's going to show up at 5:40. So there must have been some type of hang up, but I'm thankful that he's coming. The cool thing about the breakfast cookie is that it doesn't expand or flatten when you cook it. So you can make it as big as you want, push it, flatten it, and that's the size it's going to be. The delivery guys are here. And it's raining. Da-da-da. The cool thing about this couch is that both sides recline. So if you flip the lever, then everybody sitting at the couch can have their feet up.
Here we are, breakfast cookies. See, they don't get bigger, so wherever you squish it, that's like where it is.
Everything I make for breakfast, I can freeze. The banana bread, regular bread, breakfast cookies, nearly everything. Which helps me out so I can bulk cook something, prep something, whatever it is, and then freeze it and then pull it out over the next week or two to eat it. So that way I'm not cooking every single morning. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a little crazy, but thank you for watching. Bye.